Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here on my podcast sessions and welcome to my channel. I endorse, all people who are here on my path with this YouTube channel and my growth and being consistent in this what I'm doing because I really love to share my ideas and also my experiences, and I hope you will like them. And of course, you will grow through this podcast as well. And as I mentioned before, in this week there's gonna be second part of the podcast, and today we're gonna just talk about brilliant conversation, I can say as well, because the topic is the king of the dumbest. And who is the king of the dumbest? Because first of all, we have to just see what is the normality and what is the dumbest normality. So if you can see who is the king and what he's doing for the people, and I think king is protecting people. He's also chosen by the people. He's chosen by the people. And of course, if he's ruling, he's trying to provide people with the best rules he can. So he's learning all the time to provide his circle, his whole his country as well in a good direction. And as well, he has a territory. So he is stable. He also uses formality to provide goodwill to the people. And what the dumbest king is doing, we can check it, what the dumbest king is doing. Compared to the normal king, he's not protecting. He is obsessive and controlling because he thinks that he will be replaced by other person. He's not chosen by the people. He chooses himself. So he is a king by himself. That's why he's looking for the people for whom he will be a ruler. For the people who will admire his rules. And of course, he's not competing with the people because he doesn't like competition, because he's afraid to lose his throne. And I have other things here if it's about this comparison table between normality and the dumbestity, of the dumbest king and a normal king who is really protecting, who really offers something for the people, and he was learning all the time. He wants to compete with other kings, to provide better for his country, for the territory, for the people, and of course the people loved him because he's giving the value. What is about what was the case of the dumbest king? The king of the dumbest. I don't think the people love him. They are nearby him and with him because they're scared. Scared of his actions. So they don't choose him. He chooses them. Why I just started this topic today and why I have started this in this week. Because the first topic was to check what is your role in your life. And I explored this and I thought that I am the superhero. But also, I was the king of the dumbest. Because in this part of the hero, you're trying to be also a super character, superhuman. You're choosing yourself. You're in all areas. Everybody is seeking for your, rescue, attention, and you're helping them, but you don't have the values. You don't have the stability, formality, a territory, none. And you're still there because you want to be on a pedestal of dumbest, or the people who really needs you. Who is the king? We get this. And what does king do? The king, of course, rules. So normal king is just ruling because he has the values. He knows the world. he has experience, he's looking for the good. But what about the king of the Donbass? What kind of values and rules he has? So they're like dumb rules, unprepared. He's unprepared because the rules are not correct, because he chooses his rules. And obligatory, he wants to push everybody to believe what he's saying. And why I'm saying this a topic, because it's more as well like exposing session for myself, because I was as well a king of a Donbass. My father was a king of a Donbass. And why this is happening in the lives? Why we choose to be the king of the Donbass? We don't want to be compared. So we choose people with whom, we choose people because we love to shine. We want to show them our value. And do we choose them or they choose us? It's really important question. So what are the features of the Donbass king? And I would say, obsessive, controlling, scared, of course. He's really scared to lose something, lose his throne. He's insecure in all actions. He's trying to show that he is the king. A normal king is competing with other kings which has, with those people who has a territory. They have the status. The people endorse them. The people adore them, They really choose that person. They believe in this person 100%. And with whom the Donbass king is competing? Don't you think that he's competing with other kings? Or maybe kings of the Donbass, of course. But does he really compete with valuable, strong men? Not at all. He's only competing with the peasants. So he's not like a special person. He's as well a dumb person. And then to protect himself, he took a leadership of other people, and he was not chosen by them. The observations are really important. What are your values? And why you want to rule if you don't have experience in your life? If you're still young? And why do people choose you? Why do people are allowing you to be the king of the Donbass, the king of them? I think they have the same features as the king. They're scared. They don't want to compete with others. They want to be in a safe zone. With whom he competes, like a normal king also can compete with himself, with the other really good people, with the people who were chosen to be at the throne. And who verifies the king? Like in a normal society, when the king is ruling and it's not making good, the people want to change the king. However, sometimes it's really hard, but they are, trying to do something to change the king because he's not the chosen one. He's not the leader. And what about the dumb king verification? Who verifies him? I think he's only verified by himself. He's only verified by himself. He doesn't see any competition because he's choosing dumber people in his circle to rule. He doesn't go to the wild, to the forest when he are competing with other animals, with other kings. He's just taking the circle where he can only shine. And if you're a dumb king, what you can change. If you're the smartest in a circle, you don't want to learn anything. You only want to just share the knowledge, like I'm doing right now, yeah? But I hope my role is changing. It has started, and I think that I will propose much more to protect people, to give them security, stabilization. My journey has started, like everyone's journey at the beginning, like when we were born. But I think like my main change in life has started this year on January. And I've been through lots of pain and meditations. I saw, the problems, issues. I saw myself in it. I've been wounded. Then I just opened the wounds to change. It was hard, but it was good. And right now, because of this action, I'm trying to show you my vulnerabilities, who I am, where I'm going. And maybe sometimes I'm too much oppressive to myself, but I was showing this and proposing this to other people. The circle of my peasants, the circle of my people, what I could offer them. The knowledge, which I already know, and they might also know. It's a hard feeling when you just acknowledge that you're not that good that you thought you are, that you're making mistakes. Only because of mistakes you should just feel terrible to know that you have to change, because some kind of rules, some kind of your attachments are that strong. And when you will not take the hammer and just press it like poof, 1, 2, 3 to break it, you will not lose the old self. You need to have this opportunity to break the wall of your egocentrism, narcissistic behavior, everything which is not working. And I'm really glad that I'm here, that I'm just changing the self, and I'm changing myself through this podcast as well with you. And I hope this was cool subject for you. And I wish you that you will not be in the role of the king of the dumbest, the best personality, most charismatic, for example. It's unfair, for the normal king, people could be his friends. I mean, he's trying to treat them like they are his friends. What about the dumbest king? Does he really take care of other people? Does he really provide? And the last thing I just wrote here, question what those two kings want to achieve in life. What is the main aim? And in a good king, it's offering, why he's ruling, he wants to take care of the people. The rules he's providing or just putting, it's only for the good, to help. And what is the main aim for the dumbest king? Only to rule. Only to be on the pedestal. Only to shine. Only to be the best in a circle, not to be the best in the whole world, but only to be the best in the circle. So the main aim in the life of dumbest is nothing. It's circling in one point. Doesn't go straight to the aim. He's just going like, circling like poof. I would just do this what is in, here. But I would just go like that and just play around and play around. Why? Because you're still in the process when no one will say, bro, you didn't make this. You're supposed to make this. Why? And I hope this vulnerability which I'm offering you here will also cause some kind of changes. And last question, which I hope will change something, is what if you are the dumbest king in the circle? Thanks a lot for listening to the podcast. I hope that you will share it. If you want, you can subscribe to the podcast. I hope you will be in the journey with me up till, like 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, hopefully. Because I really wish myself to be in the spot, to work on myself, help you with my experiences, with my insights to grow as well. Because we're the same. We share the same problems. Most of the people are having the same problems. Only if you know that your baseline, position is not that perfect, you can change. If you're not knowing this, you will not be able to go up on a hill. You have to see what you're wearing, see what kind of shoes you have. Thanks a lot for being with me for that long here, and I wish you all the best. And let's change the world by change of our minds and change of our features. Thanks a lot for listening to this, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye.